Will Fed Chair Powell stay on as a governor after his term as chair ends in May? Senior economics reporter Steve Leisman has been reporting on the possibility and the non-answers from Jay Powell when he is asked about this.
Powell has been pointedly mum about the question of whether he will stay on board after his term as chair ends in May. It's a question that's not been asked in a while. Both Ben Bernanke and Janet Yellen, they left with time remaining on their governor terms. Powell could stay on the board for 2 more years as governor. You can see there when the term ends and how much time is left. But this is what Powell said about the issue in the December press conference.
I'm focused on my remaining time as chair. I haven't got anything new on that to tell you.
I think I'm hearing myself.
At stake, the makeup of the rate-setting Federal Market Committee and whether President Trump will have a majority of appointees on the powerful Board of Governors. That Powell has not said raises question about whether he is really considering staying. Fed observer interviewed by CNBC said they see it as a wrenching decision for Powell that pits the personal against the professional. A relatively new grandfather, Powell's thought to be more than ready for civilian life after 13 years at the Fed, including 8 as chairman amid unprecedented and withering criticism from President Trump. But after all that time, Powell also holds deep loyalty to the institution and likely some concern about its fate under the challenges posed to its independence by the president. 3 Trump appointees currently sit on the 7-member board. Governors Waller, Bowman, and Myron. Either Lisa Cook's removal by the Supreme Court or Powell's departure would hand Trump a majority that could vote for ultra-low interest rates or fire district bank presidents who don't vote to cut rates. There's considerable doubt, however, that all 3 would take such votes, especially somebody like Fed Governor Waller. For Powell, staying would be a political move that would open the Fed up to greater criticism from Trump, undermining the institution he'd be trying to preserve by staying. Most Fed observers contacted by CNBC think Powell is most likely to leave, though they would not rule out him staying even for a short time.